But as for our final player, he's also a true creator who you need to build your team around. But when we're talking about will it be Breda or will it be PSG, this is one I'm a little bit more leaning towards the elite future. And we are, of course, talking about Ayoub Ouarghi. He's a 16-year-old attacking midfielder, plays for the Netherlands U17 national team, but he too holds Moroccan citizenship. He's an absolute fixture of the under 19 side already in Feyenoord. So he's playing a few years up, and he started every game in the U19 top flight, and he's also starting every single game in the youth league. So Ayoub Ouarghi, and he's a player we could not miss when talking about this academy generation, because I think it's a safe to assume that he truly is the biggest talent in the academy.
Yes, he's been rumored to be the biggest talent that's been playing at Varkenoord for the last couple of years. Which especially fun when you consider he's from Amsterdam. Normally, Rotterdam talents go to Amsterdam, but now we have one that was born and raised and still lives in Amsterdam, but goes to Rotterdam every day. Ajax has been trying to get him for so many years, but he's always said no, I don't want. He signed a contract, so he's now at Feyenoord for at least another 2 more years. Young player, 16 years old, plays above his age. His nickname is the Monster. Of course, nicknames are difficult because they don't really sum it really all up. But he's the real deal. I'm pretty sure he will make it at Feyenoord 1. Maybe this season already. I hope it. It's my dream that he will make his debut for Feyenoord 1 this season. He's very talented. He's very gifted. He's already has a lot of popularity here in Holland because he's been featured a lot at Tuzani, which is a street footballer who has a television program here in Holland, and he's been on that program since he was like a 8-9 year kid. So all the young kids, my kids, never go to Varkenoord. My kids are 8 and 10, but they know the monster. They know the monster. They know who Ayoub Ouarghi is. So his marketing is on spot. So I really like him. The last couple of years, we haven't been developing any attacking players who made it at Feyenoord 1. The last one was Jean-Paul Boetius, which is way back that he was a regular at Feyenoord 1. And we have a lot of midfielders and defenders have been coming over, but no strikers or wingers. Ayoub Ouarghi is one who could be one of those that is like Ajax and PSV develop youth players that also make the first team in the front row. So I'm very curious how he will develop, but I hope to see him very soon at Final One.
Watch some of these Tuzani episodes, even though my Dutch is not the greatest. And the monster Ouarghi is always there with Sami Buchudane. So 2008 generation top talents in the Netherlands. I must say that I like this generation 2008 much more than the 2007 one, because you have the likes of Ouarghi, Buchudane, Stur, Achiampong, so really some top talents. And about Ouarghi, he is incredible. Like on his day, he is a 10 out of 10 talents. So incredible in tight spaces, fantastic dribbler, can also play on the wing as a wide playmaker, slightly like Felipe Coutinho used to do. Of course, the physicality he needs to work hard on that to be ready to senior football, but the material to work with is amazing. And it's funny that he represents two countries at the moment. So he plays for Morocco under 17s and Netherlands under 17s. And so where there is a camp of Morocco under 17, he goes there, and then he goes to the Dutch under 17 team. So it's really funny, but yeah, such a top talent. And it's funny that you mentioned Amsterdam, because every time I watch Ouarghi, he plays great games against Ajax youth teams. Like he's always the best player on the pitch, always destroying Ajax. So he really has a thing against Ajax, I think.
Lives in Amsterdam, plays for Feyenoord, plays for the Moroccan and Dutch national teams. So there really are no allegiances in Ouardi's life. This man feels like he will play for whoever and go wherever. But yeah, a truly sensational talent. I mean, as Yatsik mentioned, I think you basically touched on everything. I think also one other thing is set pieces. Also great set pieces as a direct set piece threat, but also from corners and indirect free kicks. For me, just a true diminutive magician. Obviously, these players have difficulties translating into senior football. I mean, in general, all of these Moroccan and North African wizards always have a little bit of struggles to make it into senior football. But if he can kind of iron out those deficiencies, he's be an absolute X factor. And yeah, I mean, the Eredivisie is the best league in the world to watch players like Ouarghi take these first steps. So I think he's in good hands at Feyenoord. I think that's the exact right spot for him to make his career.